everybody, my name is Angie Murenga. You're watching Just Angie. It's the Ustawi segment where we talk all things purpose, leadership, governance, and today we're going to have an amazing conversation on entrepreneurship, and I love it. I love to encourage you, inspire you by bringing you guests who are doing great things, and then it inspires you also to move into action. So my guest is very special to me, so please, Karibu Sana Rose.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please introduce yourself. Look into that camera. Introduce
Yes.
yourself to my clients, or to my are they clients? To my family,
Yes.
the Just Angie family. You see now I'm already in entrepreneurship mode. I'm talking about clients. Introduce yourself to my family, and then we're gonna have a conversation.
Okay, my name is Rose Kamithi.
Yeah.
I am an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 6 years now, and I love doing it. I'm very glad to be here. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so happy. I've been wanting you to come on board because I find that you're a young person, but you're doing well. You're doing well in business, and you're really going after it. But maybe I would start with, why did you go into entrepreneurship?
Ideally, entrepreneurship is a way of life in my family.
So it's a family thing.
It's a family thing. My parents are both entrepreneurs. They used to be employed, but they later got into entrepreneurship. So I would say I have seen it from them. I've seen them doing it. So it was incorporated in me without me realizing it. Yes.
And did you, because I asked you, have you ever worked? Have you ever been employed? Or straight from college into entrepreneurship?
Yes, straight from college into entrepreneurship. In fact, when I was in college, in my undergraduate, I was actually the chair lady of the entrepreneurship club.
Really?
Yes.
In campus?
Yes.
That's amazing.
In USIU.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there were people already doing things or thinking about what they wanted to do?
So many, because USIU provides this opportunity for entrepreneurs. They provide this incubation center where if you have your business, you're incubated by the professors and they assist you to grow it. So I was part of that. It was quite amazing.
Is that where because I know you do lighting.
Yes.
And I love your lights, you know.
Thank you.
I love your lights, and I'm sure that we're going to give you the contacts for her social media pages so that you go and see the actual lights that she has and light fixtures. So was your business incubated under that?
Ideally, no. But before I started my lighting business, I wasn't sure what I wanted to start.
Okay.
But my parents were already in the electrical and plumbing business.
So they had things for electrical and things for plumbing.
But they weren't doing any lighting. But I somehow just started getting interested, and I was mostly walking around downtown and seeing what is growing. But then I got very passionate about lighting. And that's when I had a sit down with them, and then they were like, "You're the educated one, let's
go
try
ahead."
it.
I like that. You're the educated one, and they educated you.
Yeah.
So let's try it.
Let's
and
try
for
it.
So 6 years now,
Yes.
you've been doing that. Did you have to go? How did you source your items? How did you decide where you're going to source them from?
That was actually a lot of guidance from my mom,
Okay.
because she had been in that industry for some time, but also she's not very one to hold your hand very much. She really lets you be yourself. So the first time, she just gave me a lot of contacts, try here, but there was a lot of challenges, I must be honest.
I can imagine.
Yes.
Because even people on the other side of the phone taking you seriously with their phone calls.
Especially being very young. At that point, I was quite young.
So they must have thought you're not serious.
Yes, even my own clients didn't think I was serious.
Your own clients, those you were selling to already?
Yes, they didn't think I was serious, but it takes time.
To grow a business. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to encourage somebody that it takes time.
It takes time.
You seem to have passion about it. Did you have passion about lighting? Did you know what kind of lighting you wanted to go into?
I knew that I wanted to focus on the end user. I knew that I wanted to focus on homeowners and maybe contractors to some level. So when I started doing lighting, that was my focus, to make a small space into, to make it look, because lighting can really change a space.
Oh, it can.
Yeah, no matter how much it looks. So I knew that I wanted to do lighting and of that space. And then now I started learning more and more about lighting and how it is so diverse, from security to gypsum to LED to the wattages. So I just continued learning more and more and getting more and more interested.
Wow. And would you have to travel? Would you do travel? Like now I know
Now
recently
I do,
you were like in China for a month. Even me, I was like, what is she doing there for 1 month? But you need to go now. You were telling me, you were explaining to me what you were doing.
Yes.
But the journey of going, so did you go first?
Yeah.
Were you afraid? Did you go by yourself?
So at first I didn't go to China. First I went to Dubai.
Okay.
A few years ago, Dubai was very much booming when it came to lighting business before COVID.
Okay.
But then after COVID, a lot of them closed down because of the customer base.
Okay.
But at first I went to Dubai. That's where my mom took me, and that's when I was able to see what's there, source and buy at first. But only for like a 3-4 day trip. Yeah. But now, right at this point now, because my business is growing, meaning I'm buying more bulk. So it does mean I have to travel.
I know. I walked into Althea's house. I was like, "Where did you get those lights?" That's how I was introduced to you.
Yeah.
I was like, "From Rose." I'm like, "From Rose? What do you mean? What? You know the lights? You know how you can make them look so amazing. They like you said, they transform the place.
They do,
and they were absolutely, out of this world. So I was thinking also, what is also helping you is because you're young.
Yeah.
So you know what is required. You know modern. You know we moved on from other lights. I don't know which other types of lights. So you're with the trend. You know the trend. You know what's happening. You know what's trending. And so you're bringing those things. And that's what I love about your lights is that they are very trendy, very now based. You know, very modern and turning places into beautiful spaces.
I've also realized that the best way to, for example, with Althea, the best way to know what a client needs, because most clients, when they come to me, they don't know what they want for their space.
That is true.
So we create a mood board together. So like what kind of furniture and what kind of painting, and that way I'm able to recommend what light would go with that kind of environment.
And will they trust you? Are your clients younger?
Yeah.
Are your clients getting younger and younger? Or at least your age? Or
my age, my demographic is mostly between 25, new homeowners, and all the way maybe to like 37 there. That's usually my biggest demographic, mostly being women.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that you also know your customer. So you know your customer, you know what they like.
Yes.
And then I was talking about China. So why were you in China for a whole month?
Because my business is at a point where now I am doing branding.
Okay. When you're branding your own
products. Yes.
Many claps for you. Well done.
So I needed to be there because I needed to talk to my suppliers and go to their factories and also watch how they're making my products. And also quality control is usually very important because I also don't want to brand an item and then it is of the lowest quality and everybody is complaining of the quality. So I needed also to make sure that that was done well. So there was just a lot of back and forth with my suppliers.
Okay. Yeah. And you know your way around now, China?
I do, because the good thing with having contacts prior to leaving is that the Chinese people are very friendly and very, very business oriented. So the moment I tell them I'm coming, they pick me up from the airport. They make sure everything is smooth so that at the end of the day they get my business because they understand it's long-term business.
Wow.
Yeah.
But let me ask, because me, I always think, I don't know, I think I'm always told I'm always the devil's advocate. I'm always the one who's like, I'm very suspicious of people. So, but how do you make sure that you're dealing with the right person? Because you can. And I think but in a place like China or anywhere, there'll be like different levels of quality of that same product. How did you ensure, how do you think that you got to meet the right people? And did you maybe you met the wrong ones first? I don't know.
It's a risk, honestly. That is why people are always saying business is a risk. Because it's happened before. I've made an order. And in fact, I had an order from a hotel to do their gypsums, their lighting. And all my lights came and I did all the installation. In 2 days, they were all off because my supplier gave me low quality.
No.
So it's a risk.
2 days?
2 days. And
so what did you do?
I had to come and I had to buy locally from another person that I know had good quality and do it all over again.
So you got a loss, but you replaced it?
Yes, I had to. But you see, that's just business. Now I was left dealing with my supplier and my broken items. Yeah.
Wow. Sometimes I feel like business is not for the faint-hearted. But
challenging.
When I watch you, you make it look very easy.
Yeah.
So what are the challenges out there? Because I know you're inspiring somebody.
Yeah.
A lot of people need to go into business, I think, because there are not that many jobs. You know, in our time, we're told to read hard, get a job, you know. Now I find the jobs they are rare, and a lot of people are going into business. But how would you advise them to go into business? What would you tell them?
I would tell them, first of all, find something that you care about.
Okay, so you have passion about it.
Passion about it, because business is challenging, and you don't want to deal with something that you are not passionate about, because you leave it halfway. So I would say find something that makes you want to wake up, that excites you to some level. And then secondly, I know a challenge is usually finances, because business usually means a lot of items. So most people, if you don't have a physical shop, start with an Instagram shop.
Yeah, these days it's possible.
Yes, and it works. I see a lot of businesses starting on Instagram. So start with an Instagram shop or a Facebook shop. Sell what you can, but also practice discipline when it comes to money.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, because if you spend what you're not supposed to spend, then your business will go under. And the truth is, business is money.
Business is money.
It's money.
You need that cash flow.
Yes, you need that cash flow. Otherwise, your business will sink because you have these expenses, the recurring expenses that are going to be there regardless
of whether
whether you're
successful or not.
They're going to be there. So you need to have that in mind, and don't think about your personal success too much in that moment. Think about the success of your business, because that directly affects you. Yeah.
So it's not just about you.
It's not about you.
It's about the business succeeding. It's actually not about you.
It's not about you. It's about the business doing well.
Wow.
So you need to give all your energy and all your mind to your business.
Okay.
And I see people insisting, oh, maybe I should have two phones, one for business and one for myself. But the moment you're a business owner, you are your business.
Wow.
There's no two different people. So allow yourself to be just in sync with that. Advertise yourself. The moment you say your name, then say your business right afterwards. Yeah.
They know that this is what you do.
Because you talking about your business shows that you're confident in your product.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say just, I think I've said a lot of words, but ideally.
No, but you said a lot of good things. I like it. I like what I'm picking.
Yeah.
And then now that your business is in River Road.
Yes.
So how do you deal with now clients who are not at River Road?
Yeah.
So they want you to come up. So okay, first there's Instagram, I think. That's another one.
Yes.
Where people can see the products that you have.
Yeah.
And then you go to the client.
Yes.
So you travel to your clients?
So it usually depends though on the amount of work that is there. That if it requires me to go there, good thing I have a number of employees. If it requires me to be there personally, then I go. If it doesn't, then my employees are able to represent me with my instructions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been able to train them?
Yes.
You've been able to train them on how to handle your clients and what to do and how to do it.
So the most important thing usually is fast technique. So I usually have to employ people who are electricians.
Oh, so that they understand how to connect and to put, or even how the lighting works.
Completely. They have to have 100% understanding of what is going on because it's an electrical business at the end of the day.
Wow.
So I also have trained riders for delivery. Okay. So my riders are also electricians so that they deliver and install.
Oh, that's very clever.
Yeah. So it's easier for the client and it actually makes it cheaper because of the delivery fee, the installation fee is all made into one smaller fee.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's clever, Rose. What have you learned about yourself as you've engaged in business for 6 years?
That I'm actually patient, more patient than I thought I was. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've had to be patient?
I have had to be patient, especially COVID. COVID really taught us that. COVID was the worst. So it has, even elections, whenever there's elections, business is very down. As much as there's any sort of instability that people are thinking more about, it's reducing the people's purchase power. That affects every business there. Even just students going back to school. That's a bad week for businesses.
Because we're now focusing
on school fees. Yes. So it has taught me to understand that not every day is a sunny day. But then to also take advantage of the sunny days.
Okay. And then prepare for the days that are not so great.
Yes.
Wow. What are the challenges you've encountered the most in business?
Firstly, COVID, definitely.
COVID was not good.
It was not good.
But at least, you made it through. Because I think there are people, like even you said, even in Dubai, who completely closed their businesses.
Yes.
So somehow at least you managed to stay afloat because you're still here post-COVID.
And I would say also having employees can be very challenging because someone is trying to steal from you here.
I was going to say that culture because we have a culture. Unfortunately, in Kenya, of stealing. I'd really like to know how you've curbed that, but let me hear. So stealing employees is another one? Yes,
stealing from employees is another one. Another one is my suppliers sometimes really give me the worst quality they have because they know I'm not there to do.
You're far.
I'm far.
That's not good, imagine. They know that you're in Kenya.
Yeah.
So they'll give you the worst quality.
It's literally breaking while it's in the box. I can't sell it.
And they're lights because even the packaging, how they arrive.
Everything is so important.
And then you usually assemble them?
Yes, we assemble them at the shop ourselves.
Okay.
And also the dollar. The dollar has been a great challenge.
Really?
Yes, because of the importation costs have gone very high, which is not translating to the income of our clients. So ideally, our prices are going higher, but the income of our clients is the same.
And so if you put it up, then you might not
get when you try
sales.
to increase your prices, the client will definitely complain. So that's another challenge that has been there, especially lately. Also maandamano.
All these challenges, anything that brings instability.
Yes. Also sometimes personally, I can struggle with motivation because I'm doing everything. I'm doing the same thing every single day. Although the good thing with business is that I meet very different people and my situations change and my challenges also change. But also being driven can be a challenge, like because you can't stay in the house, especially in my kind of business. You can't stay in the house and be like, you will lose everything.
So you have to go out, meet people
every day, every single day, every day. So
So it's a meeting kind of people thing. Wow, I hope your parents are proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I hope they're happy and proud of you as well.
Yeah.
You've done really well. 6 years is good. And I pray that you keep going. Please look at her. I wanted to give her a party shop, but please look at her page. She's got some amazing lighting fixtures.
Yes.
Really, really amazing. And they're really good. They look good. I'm just excited about them. I really am. So I'm really grateful. Do you have any kind of parting shot? And thank you so much for coming to share your story with us. I know they're encouraged and inspired.
Thank you. I'm just very happy to be here. This is the first time I've done this, so thank you. But I encourage everybody who has a dream to do with business, literally do it. And don't wait. The longer you wait, the more the dollar is changing, the more the economy is getting, like things are changing, the dynamics are changing too much and too fast. So if you have an idea and you even have a mom or a dad who is willing to give you that small amount of money, take that money and treasure it and treat it with respect so that your business can grow. So go for it.
Thank you guys. Bye.